Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to review the Dynamoto front and rear motorcycle stands. So these stands, they allow you to move your bike in a lateral fashion as well as a traditional front to rear. So these stands they come from Australia. They are pretty expensive. I've had these stands for about a year and a half or so. At that time, they were $590 for the front and the back. Shipping was another $75 on top, and for me, there weren't any taxes or anything like that, importation fees or anything. It was just the $590 plus the $75. Now I understand that this same setup is $665 without shipping included. I don't know if there's tax or duty fees or anything like that on top. And here's a close-up of the stands. So kind of take a little bit better look. We can see the quality is really high. It has some kind of almost like a powder coat finish to it. Again, I've had these for a year and a half, use them all the time. And they still look brand new, right? All the wheels, you can see ball bearings, all the gray rollers. They roll super nice, super smooth. On the rear stand, again, bearings. I think this is a Delrin material, at least it feels like it's a real hard, almost like a nylon. But again, really nice welds, really nice finishing work. Again, not the cheapest solution, but it's a really innovative way to do a motorcycle stand if you have the desire to need to move your bike around your garage or wherever it may be. They're probably not the best for servicing, right? Especially the front wheel. There's no way you could really service anything at the front with one of these stands. You're gonna need a traditional style stand for that. But as far as giving you the ability to move your bike around, really can't beat these, even though they are, by the time they get to your door, they're $800 or so. Okay, to set up the rear stand, all you're gonna need to do is just take this cotter pin out. Going to really self-explanatory, just gonna insert it out the back here, lock it in. Okay. We're going to take this Delrin post, stick it inside the axle. So, something like that. Make sure it's all the way in. Stabilize the bike, and then go ahead and use some leverage on it. And that is it. For storage, you can take this handle, place it here, and that is it. The rear stand is set up. Okay guys, and up at the front, really easy as well. You'll just take your stand, jam it under the front tire, make sure that it's square to the tire. Roll the bike onto it. Again, use some leverage. And that is it. So just that there. Now we can go ahead and move it anywhere that you want. Okay, and then that is it. So super easy. Once you have it set up, again, really easy to move this thing, right? Use almost just with one hand, same thing with front and back. Move super easy. The only thing that you have to be careful with, especially with the sport bike, you have a little bit higher center of gravity. When you're pushing sideways in a lateral motion, if you push kind of too much towards the top, if you don't push kind of parallel with the ground, the bike wants to tip. So I've never had a situation where I thought I was going to fall over, but you can kind of feel the instability when you push or pull too much at the top. So when I'm moving the bike laterally, I try to kind of get low with it and push and pull kind of in a parallel motion. As you can see, that's a lot more stable. But yeah, I mean, since I've owned these things, now I can't really think about what I would do without them, right? It makes it so easy to move the bike around. I don't have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't have to worry about dropping the bike, that kind of thing. It just makes it super easy. Sometimes you have those situations in your garage where you need to sweep it or clean it, or you need to move something big out, and if your bike's in the way, that could be a chore. With these stands, makes it really easy. You can just grab the bike and move it in any direction that you want. So, you know, again, not the cheapest solution out there. They're pretty expensive, but depending on what your use is going to be and what your living situation is as far as your garage goes, I definitely think it's worth it. It just makes it super easy to move, and they're really, really high quality. So anyways guys, yeah, thanks so much for watching. We'll cut it short today and hope you guys like the video.